Happy New Year! I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. Let's start off the new year with a look at long weekends. We've got a lot of them this year, the way the calendar fell. Now, the bad news, you're in the middle of one of them right now, New Year's weekend. But another one coming up, January 17th, weekend of Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. Then in February, we've got President's Day. March and April's a little thin. Long weekend for Memorial Day at the end of May. And then a few weeks later, the Juneteenth National Independence Day. That'll be on Monday, June 19th, part of that weekend. Then 2 weeks later, Tuesday, July 4th. Tuesday, July 4th is awesome because then everybody will get off Monday, July 3rd. That's a nice 4-day weekend. We got to figure out August somehow. Labor Day weekend at the beginning of September. Some people get Columbus Day off. I don't, but I hope you do. That's October 9th this year. Veterans Day, again, one of those that depends what your job is. That's November 10th. Thanksgiving, a nice 4-day weekend. And then, of course, Christmas this year will be on a Monday. So we'll at least get 3-day weekends out of that. All right, in the news, a stranger has raised $120,000 to help an 82-year-old Wal-Mart worker pay off medical bills. Elizabeth Rizzo saw an 82-year-old woman holding a cane and working at a Walmart in Arizona. She wondered why she was still working. Turned out that Carmen Kelly was working to pay off about $10,000 in medical debt, only had $50 in her bank account. Elizabeth Rizzo made a TikTok video about her situation. That video went viral. It's been viewed more than 15 million times. The GoFundMe raiser she created and shared with her followers has raised more than $129,000 for the 82-year-old. Rizzo tells Today.com, I was surprised at the amount we were able to fundraise. I was really shocked, but I believe in the goodness of people, and I believe if you touch their heart in some way, they'll come together. Rizzo has continued to record her interactions with Kelly and shares them with the TikTok community. Kelly told Rizzo during one of the videos, there isn't enough words to tell you how I feel. It isn't just about me. It's the meaning of all this and what I really feel. It's about that joy. They live 20 minutes from each other, and they are now good friends. Rizzo says she sees Kelly like her own grandmother. Kelly's still working at the Walmart because she loves her job, but she does plan to cut back the hours. A man was reunited with his mom 44 years after she thought that he died. Listen to this. 2 weeks after he was born in Jordan, Wissam Muhammad got sick. His Jordanian father and Egyptian's mother relationship was falling apart. His father told the mother that the baby died in the hospital. The couple divorced. Muhammad's mother returned to Egypt's capital. When Muhammad grew up, he started looking for his mother. He didn't know if she was dead or alive. All he had was her name from his birth certificate and a vague idea of where she had lived in Cairo decades ago. He had traveled to Egypt a few times hoping to find her, but that failed. She used to live in a place in Cairo that was destroyed by an earthquake in 92. Finding someone, especially an older person, unlikely to be on social media in a country of more than 100 million people is no small feat. I only knew for sure that she was alive about 4 years ago when the lawyers told me they couldn't find a death certificate for her. Then an aunt in Jordan found some photos of Muhammad's mother. She posted them on social media. One of her friends contacted an Egypt-based Facebook group called Missing Children. Muhammad's story was posted on the Facebook group's page with a photo of his mother and a caption reading, your son is alive and looking for you. Within 24 hours, Muhammad's mother was located through the page. He flew to Cairo the next day. She met him at the airport. He said to his mother, you thought I was dead? She said, they told me so. He said, I'm sorry, I've been looking for you for 20 years. Angela Cole is about to become an internationally published author. She's 89. She started writing the book when she was 12. Do the math, that's 77 years ago. She's been working on the novel titled La Familia for most of her life, and according to her grandchildren, the contents of the story have been around for as long as they can remember, but it was mostly on hundreds of scrap pieces of paper. Angela's granddaughter Heidi became determined to organize her grandma's work into a fully fleshed book. La Familia tells the love story of Angela's mother and father and the life they led in Egypt. Angela said if these stories were not written down or narrated to others, they would simply be washed away like a grain of sand taken away by a wave. Growing up, I was mesmerized by them, and I started to write them down. I always love when somebody tells me a story and I write it down. Whether I like it or not, doesn't matter. It's a story, real people. Granddaughter Heidi, who's 30, got working and has secured a publisher after months of research, so the book will be coming out. A woman in Fort Myers was cleaning up the beach and found a message in a bottle. Kathy Gray said, I started off kind of blue that day because I lost my husband like 7 months ago and it was his birthday. She decided to participate in a beach cleanup, hoping to feel a little better. She was about to wrap it up. She noticed one more bottle to pick it up, and then she saw the letter inside of it. She opened it and sent a picture of it to her children and received a response from her son, Michael. Michael was like, you're not going to believe this, but the dude in the bottle and I went to college together. We both worked at DHL. Here's a picture of us in California last year on the beach. Gray said, how could it be? All the millions of people that have been on board this beach since it was buried, I find it within minutes we know who it is. Roman, who wrote the letter, said, I'm grateful that Michael's mom didn't just, throw away the bottle. Actually had a little curiosity in her, opened the bottle and read the note. I was more grateful for that because, typical volunteer, clean up the beach, helping out, could just thrown it away and moved on with their day. Fort Myers is a place we always used to go down for many years. Just to have that bottle come back to us and recreate some of those Fort Myers memories was a bright spot in my day, and kind of want to go back home now and watch the home videos again. That's your good news for today. You have a great day.